And now for something completely different.
Jokeamotive. I need the glasses for that.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So you may be wondering why Lucy has a funny looking face. Me too, all the time.
You may be wondering why Brad has a dent in his face. Me too. I'm wondering all the time. He fell down the stairs.
Notice my jokes don't include violence.
He walked into the truck door.
Hers are always violent somehow. Okay, now you may be wondering.
That's how I express myself.
You may be wondering why my dead body is here talking. Because she's got her hand up my arse.
I don't know. I fucking told him twice.
So don't put your hand on your nose. It's been up my arse. Ventriloquist, you don't get it.
Bradley. Oh, up your arse.
My arse.
Your arse. Your arse hole.
And it was arse.
Arse biscuits!
Now, what I was really trying to say is, I know we're doing Tim Vine again. I know. I'm not exactly branching out here. I can't help it. I get fixated on something and I gotta just it's gotta run its course.
He does, really.
Yeah. Mrs. Eat all you can eat food videos for 2 weeks straight. Don't tell me you can't get anything out of your system.
4 days, motherfucker, and it's fascinating, okay? I
All right.
don't understand how little people can eat that much food. That's
No,
all.
we'll have to do a reaction to it. And you'll see what she's addicted to at this point.
Oh my fucking god.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, so we're gonna do Tim Vine Jokeamotive. And
Jokeamotive.
just because, okay? I'm goofy. I'm gonna do it. I don't care what you think, but I do care what you think. You know what I mean?
Come on, baby.
You see where I'm going there?
Jokeamotive
Yeah.
with me.
I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do it. But I want you to enjoy me doing it.
That's what she said.
Kind of walked right into that one, didn't we? Oh, I can't see anything. Is that too loud?
It's a little loud, but it's okay.
We have seen a clip of this, by the way, of this
Okay.
show. That's
I'll
why I wanted to do the
recognize
whole
it.
show. Yeah.
I recognize him.
Has everybody got your tickets? Has everybody packed your bags? You do know this is a comedy show, so it's a bit strange to pack your bags. Is it a joke? Is it a train? Is it a joke? Is it a train? Is it a train? Is it a joke? Is it a joke? Is it a train? Is it a train? Is it a joke? It's both! The Jokeamotive. The Jokeamotive. The Joker, 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 Jokeamotive. God, I nearly ran out of steam then.
Hey.
I don't, I'll lose track.
Oh,
The Joker. Look out, everybody, it's a Punaway train. That's it, I'm on, yes.
the Punaway train.
That's awesome. Oh my god. You know, that's stuck in my head now for a week.
Good evening. As you can see, I've got nits. Malleters, 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 malleters. Well, that's the formalities over with.
That's good.
Tonight I'm feeling calm and collected. By that I mean I'm not nervous and I got a lift here. Those seats look a bit ropey. Oh, ropey, is it? All right. So I was on this train, I was like that, diddle-a-duh, 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 and eventually the bloke next to me said, "Can you stop doing that?" And then a man got on board and his knees were pointing together. I said, Ricketts, please. Talk about understaffed, the buffet trolley went past once, and that was only because we were going down a hill. So I looked in my pocket and I found I've lost my train of thought. I found an old train ticket from 1979, a day return. That took me back. Reminded me when I was outside, I heard, help, help. I looked round, there's a woman tied to the railway line. I untied her, she stood up. She told me she had a fight with her boyfriend. Then she thanked me for rescuing her. Then she got hit by a train. I should have made her step away from the track. I once took part in a boxing match where two railway lines converge. I won on points, come on. I didn't do so well against Dracula. No, I couldn't beat the Count. Although I did rearrange the position of his teeth. Yes, I did a bit of feng shui. Imagine if my entire act was like this. It is. Now, we've all heard the theory that people look like their pets. Well, tonight I'm going to test that theory out. You, sir, have you got a llama? Just so you know, whoever's sitting there, I always say, have you got a llama? I just got lucky tonight. Hit the music, please! Let's hear it for my internal organs. I'd like to start tonight by performing a play in which I'm a fisherman who catches a cod and then takes mercy on it. And you, sir, are going to play that cod. You don't want to do it? All right, I'll let you off the hook. So I said to this bloke, I said, I'm appearing in Hamlet at the Globe Theatre. He said, are you being facetious? I said, no, Polonius. And then he handed me a box stuffed with Jamaican hair extensions. Dreadful. But I get a lot of presents from my next-door neighbours. Lovely Italian family called the Ratzes. Yeah, the dad's a bit annoying, paparazzi. So I looked outside the window. I saw the Great Wall of China hovering above a rabbi. I thought, that's long overdue. I'll tell you what is long overdue, going to a jazz playground. I went to a jazz playground, all they had was a slide and a seesaw. And as far as I'm concerned, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got a swing. So I went to Sooty's barbecue and I had a sweepstake. And I met the man who invented windowsills. What a ledge. And this antique dealer came up to me. He said, what do you think of the Chinese dynasty? I said, it was very badly dubbed. I said, I'm going to open a shop in Saudi Arabia. He said, Dubai? I said, yes, and sell, yes. But you know, my grandfather was a very controversial artist. Yeah, he designed the lions in Trafalgar Square. That doesn't sound very cutting edge, but at the time, that really put the cat amongst the pigeons.
That must be a thing.
So I said to this New Zealand bloke, I said, I'm going to a Swedish furniture shop. He said, does it look like IKEA?
IKEA?
I said, I'm going to buy some furniture polish. He said, pledge. I said, I'll give you my word. Hit the music, please. Nervous legs.
This is the one we saw, I think.
Nervous legs. Nervous legs. Nervous legs. Nervous legs. So... I went to a joke shop. I said, what are you actually selling here? He said, nothing, we're not a real shop. So I went to the Red Cross. I said, I want to buy a stretcher. He said, do you want to try it out first? I said, no, I don't want to get carried away. He said, I noticed you got quite a bit of muscle just there. I said, yeah, I've been doing a bit of bodybuilding on the side. Do you know, I used to have a lip ring. Oh, it's back. So I went to the fashion show. I said, how come that catwalk is on a slight slope? He said, that's the Calvin Klein. What a show I've got for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Later on, I shall be demonstrating how to use a road map, so we'll see how that unfolds. And I shall be teaching you things like, what do you call a bundle of straw in a church? Christian Bale. So I was reading a newspaper, I see the thief stealing T-shirts in order of size is still at large. please.
I'm good.
Oh, this is banana torch.
Is it
We've
a
seen that
banana
one, yeah.
or is it a torch? Is it a banana
Banana,
or
is it a torch? Is it a banana or is it a torch?
The answer is it's a torch that looks like a banana.
You know how many times he's done that in the kitchen in the last 2
Yeah.
weeks? Yes. Many times.
I've been naughty. I've been naughty. I just got a belt round the ear. You can do most of this act at home, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Banag! That's bang out of order. I know what you're thinking to yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You're thinking to yourselves, this is all very well, but when can we sing a song with Tim? Well, the answer is now. Hit the music, please. Here we go. I only know the one dance. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy, easy, easy. It's easy, easy, easy. It's easy, easy, easy. It's easy, easy, easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Blimey, that was hard work, wasn't it?
Starting to predict his stuff a little bit. Oh my god.
Should have gone to Specsavers. Now let me tell you about this. It's a long story. Hello, my name's Bruce Willis, and I was in the Die Hard films, and I used to shoot at people. Yes, I was in Sixth Sense. I'm a film star. My name's Bruce Willis. I'm Bruce Willis. Sorry, I think I may have given you the wrong impression. So I went to the binoculars shop. I tell you what, they saw me coming. Of course, binoculars is plural, and the singular is telescope. But I love language. This bloke said to me, he said, does every sentence have to contain a vegetable? I said, not necessarily. And then there's words. The word mortar has two different meanings, as I discovered when the house I built blew itself up. And in Mexico, they don't say Mexico, they say Mexico. Yeah, over there, they haven't got the film X-Men, they've got men. They say things like, I've just bumped into my girlfriend. I was hoping that would get a bigger laugh. I had great expectations. So I went down to my local pub. Do you like local jokes? Yeah, me too. They're right up my street. I walked in, there's a very drunk man slumped in a chair, and he looked at me. He said, what do you do for a living? I said, I'm a comedian. He said, I admire anyone who can stand up. I said, I bet you can't name a single subject I don't have a joke about. He said, beavers. I said, damn. Do you know, I did a gig the other day, and it went really badly, and you could look slightly surprised. I walked off stage, all I could hear was the sound of one person clapping, and then I remembered I was wearing flip-flops. Didn't make sense. The night before, I did a gig to a whole load of reindeers, slayed them. That move there, that improves the joke. Not all of them. But you know, the first job I ever had in this business, I was playing the back half of a pantomime wasp. And I thought I was the bee's knees. And the last time I did pantomime, on the first day, I was introduced to the Seven Dwarfs, and I thought, this is really weird, because we were doing Aladdin. And you know that song, Whistle While You Work? What if you're a glassblower? But we're all getting older, aren't we? Do you know, I looked in my bathroom mirror this morning, and I saw my dad staring back at me. Then I realised it wasn't the bathroom mirror, it was my dad.
What if you're a glass blower?
That's so stupid.
What if you're a prostitute? Or a choir boy. I'm sorry. Good thing that's not live. Okay, just take a minute.
I see Basil Brush has been diagnosed with an irregular heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. But you know, when I was 13 years old, every day I would trample on a bunch of grapes. It was just a teenage crush. Write that down. But if I could be any age again, it'd be the age just before being a teenager. So imagine my excitement when I went to a health food shop and I actually found some pills and they said B12. So I woke up this morning, I was lying on my side, I looked across at my clock and I thought, God, it's 6:45 already. Then I sat up and I realised I was staring at a tub of E45. And the button on my pyjamas, the cotton, I've lost my thread. I wonder what bed bugs say to each other at the end of the day. Night, night, don't let the, we'll have a nice sleep anyway. I had a nice sleep the day after I won the Attic World Championships. Yes, you'll never guess this punchline. The Attic World Championships. I held my trophy aloft. There it is. But there's a world record for everything now, isn't there? I wonder if there's a world record for holding a pint of Guinness. And if there is, I wonder who the Guinness holder, world record holder is. But you know, the other day I got lost in the jungle. Luckily I had a compass with me, so I was able to draw perfect circles with a pencil.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Let's hear it for the policeman without any rhythm. Hit the music, please. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. I can't understand it. I'm normally on the beat. Let's hear it for the Hawaiian policeman. Hit the music, please. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh. Aloha, aloha, aloha. I can't understand it. I'm normally on the beach. Do you know why policemen wear these helmets? It's because it's part of their uniform. Do you know, I had a friend who was always taking a mickey at me for having a pay-as-you-go phone. He was always going, you've got a pay-as-you-go phone, you've got a pay-as-you-go phone. So eventually I took out a contract and I had him killed. So I said to this bloke, I said, me and some friends have just been talking about you. He said, you disgust me. I said, yes, we did. He said, next time you're asleep, I'm going to wake you up. I said, that's disturbing. Then I threw an apple at him and he threw some pastry at me and they collided in the centre of the room and created the perfect strudel. I love it when a flan comes together. And who should walk into the room? Yes, that's right. Albert Einstein walked into the room wearing a pair of very thin stockings. Sheer genius. He said, did you know 8% of the surface of the Earth has never been rained on? I said, yes. It's called indoors. He said, I love it when there's blossom on the trees. It's awesome. I said, I think you find it's spring. But I recently did a lecture called How to Keep Up with Technology. And if you're interested in hearing it, I will be selling cassettes afterwards. But cassettes! But people... people sometimes say to me, they say, Tim, how on earth do you remember your act?
Why on earth?
And the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, I've stored every joke I have ever written on this laptop.
Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop. Whoa. Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop. Don't drop the laptop.
Oh my God. Give up the heart.
It's crashed. I was hoping I'd get another gig out of that.
Another gig. I just got that. Duh.
He little dick.
Do you know, I actually had a laptop in the 1970s. Yeah, well, it was an Etch-a-Sketch.
I just get to remember those. Those are awesome.
But people say how great the internet is. It's not that great, is it? I asked it a question. I said, who hit the first tennis ball in this year's Wimbledon? And it said, server cannot be found. Then I looked up the song Too Shy Shy. I did a bit of Kaja Googling. And I said to this bloke, I said, I've just seen Kajagoogoo in concert at the bottom of a mountain. He said, base camp? I said, you should see the drummer. And I looked up, and there was the Queen, halfway up a cliff face, and her safety rope was coming loose. I said, Your Highness! She said, what? Because it sounds a bit like Your Highness. But you know, I was talking to my mum and dad about their mums and dads, and they were telling me about their mums and dads before them, and their mums and dads before them, and I became fascinated by my personal history. So I went down to the local library, and I drew up my own family tree. And the amazing thing is, it's mums and dads all the way back. I made this. I put a couple of dad and dads in there for a laugh.
You give that to my dad for Christmas.
There's something slightly sad about sitting at home on your own drawing that. Particularly the moment when I thought to myself, if I round off the corners, that'll make it funnier. But human beings love to explore, don't we? Look at the lunar landings, the moon landings, as we call them, I think. Not the lunar landings, but the lunar module landed on the moon, Neil Armstrong got out, and Buzz Aldrin stayed inside the lunar module. The reason they did it that way round was they were worried that if Buzz Aldrin got out, he'd never be able to get back in again through the entry phone. Buzz, who is it? 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 Aldrin. What's your first name? Buzz, who is it? Do you know, the other day, my local volcano exploded. Says a lot about my acts. You're happy to take that on board without flinching. Yes, your local volcano exploded somewhere in England. It destroyed everything except my lava lamp, strangely. And I did that joke the other day. A bloke came up to me afterwards. He said, strictly speaking, volcanoes don't explode, they erupt. I just thought it was interesting he'd picked me up on that and not the fact the lunar module had an entry phone. Look at the size of that piece of bacon! Actually, I haven't got a joke for that yet. So I went to the beauty salon. I said, you told me to put cucumbers on my eyes and they won't balance. She said, slice them. I said, it's very hard to talk with this lip gloss. She said, that's a Pritt stick. I said, I'm about to play a Hergé character. I want you to darken my eyelashes. She said, Tinting? I said, no, Captain Haddock. But fake tans are very popular. I went to get a fake tan. It was so popular, I had to queue outside. Yeah, I got sunburnt. And then it started snowing, and this woman came out, and she started giving birth on the snow. I said, what are you doing? She says, the weather. It brings out the child in me. And then I got frostbite on the top of my mouth. Yeah, I didn't complain about it. No, stiff upper lip. It happened to a friend of mine. I went to visit him in hospital, and the nurse said to me, she said, he's had an overdose of temporary tattoos. I said, thanks for laughing at that already, but that's not it. Although it'd be a lot easier to write this act if I just did the setups, that would be much easier. We could try that if you like. I went to the furniture shop. I said, have you got any chairs? He said, yes. Anyway, I was designing some lino, and a werewolf walked in. Anyway, I was in the hospital, that's what it was, in the hospital, and the nurse said to me, she said, he's had an overdose of temporary tattoos. I said, where is he? She said, he's been transferred. Let's move on. I was so upset, I went to my mum and dad's house, and I poured my heart out over a cup of tea, which made it taste horrible.
What the fuck was that? Your sister has turned into a zombie. What the fuck was that? Your girlfriend was a demon too. What darkness lurks beyond this wooden sanctum? What the fuck was that? Dude, these hoes been zombified.